AT&T Broadband presents Boys High School Volleyball, the Illinois State Championship game between the Lake Forest Scouts and the Marist Redhawks. Welcome to Hoffman Estates High School in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, everyone, as we get ready for the state title game between the Scouts and the Redhawks. Hi, once again, everyone. I am Perry Williams. Thank you for joining us here on AT&T Broadband, our game of the week, along with Tommy Bonin. And Tommy, I think when the state tournament began for boys volleyball, very few people thought it would be Lake Forest and Marist here to battle it out at the end.
Well, it's like the polls. The north side team from Lake Forest against the guys from the south side. You're going to be the north side. I'm going to be the south side. We're going to have a riot here. This is one of the best tournaments that the state's ever put on. This is the 11th year for the IHSA, the state tournament, and new names. Lake Forest, first time they've been here. Marist was here about 5 years ago, but this is their first time in the finals. They've got great teams. Both of these teams are chock full of club players, and it's going to be an exciting afternoon of volleyball here at Hoffman Estates.
Let's talk about Lake Forest to start out with. The Scouts kind of quietly moved into the championship game and come with a record of, I think it's 28-7.
Well, they're a great team. I tell you, at this level, the thing that's key is Laszlo, who's their setter. That's what they're going to be. What Marist is going to have to do is attack their passer, okay? Find out where the weakness is in the passing. Laszlo is a great setter. So the game is all power, all speed. He's the key for Lake Forest. On the other side of the coin, Marist has got to do the same thing. They've got to get that first ball in play. They've got to get production. They've done better than anybody in the state tournament in spreading the ball around and being effective on the passing.
Let's talk about the big man for Lake Forest, Brian Hemmening.
Well, what a big guy, 6'7". He's going to Princeton. He's a 4-year starter here for Lake Forest. He plays club ball. You know, he's the real deal. He can hit them. All he's got to do is get a good set, and in order to get a good set, they have to get that first ball into a good passing lane.
Let's talk about the Redhawks of Marist. This is a team, no stranger. They knocked off top-seeded Naperville Central. They have beaten 7 of top 10 teams in the top 10 this year.
Well, on the south side, we call them the Giant Killers. They knocked off Providence. They knocked off Brother Rice. They knocked off Naperville Central. Now they're here for the big shooting match today. And they've got a great opponent with Lake Forest. You know, they're strong up the middle. They've got great distribution skills. They got a great setter in Schreiber. It should be a great game. Don't go away, folks. This is going to be a whale of an afternoon.
And they have that big guy in the middle too, and Cusey.
Well, Cusey he's the real deal. He doesn't have a big vertical jump, but he is a great blocker. He plays the complete game in the middle as a blocker and as a hitter. So fans, you're in for 2 big guys, 6'7", 6'8". These guys have come to play.
It's going to be lots of fun, and we'll have it for you next right here on the AT&T Broadband Network.
Band Network.
Need to simplify your life? AT&T Broadband's automatic bill payment plan can help. Sign up for Simple Pay now, and your monthly cable TV and broadband internet bills will be paid automatically. Spend more time enjoying life, not worrying about bills, writing checks, or buying stamps. To enroll, just visit our website. Simplify your life with the automatic bill payment plan from AT&T Broadband.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm Perry Williams along with Tommy Bonin. A couple of weeks ago, Tommy, we did the state water polo championships. Now we're on the hard court, the volleyball, and they're introducing the teams. So let's look at the starting lineups for the, first of all, the visitors from Lake Forest. As they were introduced, we talked about Hamming earlier, and you also touched about Laszlo, the outstanding volleyball player he is.
Right, and you know, the key is Hamming's got to have a big game, both blocking and attacking from the middle. So Lazov will be able to do the setting, but the key guy, you have to ask yourself, where is Marist going to attack? I got a feeling they're going to probably go at Colin Kiley, try and make him be the passer. He's not their best passer, but that's who Marist wants to see get the ball.
Okay, Lake Forest with that record of 28-7. Now let's talk about the Marist Redhawks, 32-4, and you touched on it earlier, Schreiber, and of course the big Mike Cusey at 6'9" in the middle.
Well, again, the setters, Schreiber and Lazov on the other side are great players, but the key at the high school level in this game is the passing. That first touch on the ball, they've got to have good distribution on the ball, and they're going to be trying to get the ball away from Cusey. They're probably going to try and hit 10 or 11 against Marist. Make them pass the ball, make them touch the ball first.
Nice crowd on hand, as you see. Lake Forest and Marist. These teams playing their semifinal games this morning to get here. And there's Elisa Seeger, head coach for Marist, and second trip for her, and third for the team. Marist, last time they were here, as you mentioned, was 97. They finished fourth in 96. Lake Forest, 11 years ago, 1992, they were here, and their head coach is Jay Miles. Lake Forest got here with wins over Libertyville, Mundelein, Buffalo Grove, West Chicago, and they defeated Lions 15-9, 15-8 in the semifinals this morning. Lions, by the way, took third place home in the match earlier. And as far as Marist, they had a tough road, but here they are. They beat New Lenox, and then Providence Catholic, you mentioned Brother Rice. Naperville Central in the quarterfinals defeated St. Rita in the semifinals this morning. And here they are to begin it, and Lake Forest will be in the white jerseys with blue lettering and numbering and trim. And it'll be the Marist Redhawks with, of course, a red jersey and the black numbers with white trim.
Well, this is going to be a fast-paced game. Both teams going to come out attacking. Of course, both of these teams did play earlier in the day. A lot of adrenaline pumping now, but this is what they've been waiting for. Both teams have been waiting for this opportunity. They're almost all senior teams. Each team has starting one junior. So these kids have been playing varsity ball for 3 and 4 years. This is what they've waited for. This is the dream that they've set the goal for perhaps 3 or 4 years ago, and here they are playing in the state finals.
Jim Mazurski will serve the first serve of the match, and the first point of the match, an ace.
An ace, unbelievable. That's what you want to see. You know, the scouts are all looking at high school volleyball saying, why aren't the players more aggressive on the service? There was a good example of what happens. Another one, 2 aces.
And trying to dig it with Paul Stevens, nothing doing, so just that quickly, 2-0 Marist. And there's your junior, Jim Mazurski, 2 for 2 and a 2-0 lead. Now here's the first set, it's blocked at the net. We go back the other direction, and that was Bull. Oh, a little dig shot. Great dig and save. Back for Lake Forest to the other end on the outside hitter. Blocked at the net.
Bull got all of that. Very nice play. They were up in the blocking position. They didn't get up high enough, and Bull was able to sneak it along the side, got it in their chest.
Lassos will serve for Lake Forest, so on the side out, the Scouts get it back.
Nice set by Schreiber there.
Back they come the other way, and Bull at the net.
Oh boy, what a big play.
And Lake Forest on the board.
Kuzi's got to get up higher. He's getting into that block a little bit too late. 1 serving 2.
There we see the kill at the other end, so Marist gets it right back. Joe Collier, I tell you, they have some great depth on this Marist team as well.
Collier hits a floater, a knuckleball. Hamming a little too strong on that.
Side out for the Scouts, just inside the line.
Oh, they called it in.
They called it in. The official's right there. We're at the far end of that court, so.
And with my old eyes, I'm surprised I could even see that with that white line back there. 1 serving 2.
And it's Bull with the serve for the Scouts at Lake Forest.
Oh, quick set, beautiful play. Schreiber does it all on that one.
Off the hands of Bull, out of bounds, side out for the Marist Redhawks. They lead it 2-1.
Well, that quick set is so effective when it's done and executed well. 2 serving 1. Oh, that was lucky. That was not a real good set by Lazos.
So Paul Stevens slammed it home.
He put it way behind him, and it was just a great play by Stevens to get into that lane. That was not a good set.
Stevens had 3 kills in the semifinal victory earlier today. So side out for the Scouts.
Brown with the service. Oh, what a hit.
That was your man Mike Cusey that time, got all ball and slammed it home, side out.
I tell you, there you can see on the monitor just how big the young man is. Cusey's 6'9", and he's every bit of 6'9". I'll tell you, he is a big kid. He looks like he should be playing defensive tackle for the football team.
Taking a break, Steve Blazina is in.
He's
number
the
one.
defensive specialist. He'll be on the service line. Back line. Oh, what is a foot foul? The down official called the foot foul on Marist. So they'll give up the service. One serving two.
And Jeff Smith with the serve for Lake Forest. Not able to control it was Peter Brown.
Now, Perry, there's exactly what the volleyball fans are looking at. The floating service just gave too easy a pass for Marist to set up, and they put it away right away, get the ball back on service. Beautiful. Nice play out there.
And there you go, Styler's in, and also on hand with Steve Jeffries.
Yeah, Jeffries got the put away on that right at the net. A great play. Service back. 3 serving 1. An ace.
Another ace. It's the third of the match. 4-1 to score. Marist leading Lake Forest. Game 1 of the state championship game. And timeout, Lake Forest. They have a minute timeout.
Well, Jay Miles, the coach for Lake Forest, knows that he doesn't want to get the momentum going. This game is so much a game of momentum. Teams just kind of catch fire. And of course, Marist has been on fire for about the last 2 weeks. And if you're going to end a season, that's the way you want to do it. Build with momentum. And Marist has probably been the most effective team in the state the last 2 weeks.
Well, they defeated, as we mentioned, St. Rita 15-12, 15-11 in the semifinals. But what had everybody talking, Tommy, was their quarterfinal win over Naperville Central, where they just put away the Redhawks 15-4, 15-3. And there's a replay of the previous play at the net where...
look at Jeffries, way up, extends himself, goes right over Lazos.
So timeout taken, back to action, 4-1. Laszlos, high overhead, they have to get over this time, they do. And too long. So a great start of this first game, 5-1 for the Redhawks.
The key there, Perry, is they win at number 11, Kopsick. Number 11, that's who Marist would like to get to play the ball on the first touch. That time Bull got it.
And Stevens.
Oh, what a lucky play.
And another hammer down by Jeffries. Jeffries fired up.
A good block at the line and just a bad deflection. That's too bad for Lake Forest. They were there, great positioning. Too strong.
Way too strong, and the Scouts get it back.
But you know, for the volleyball fans in the audience, you know, this is, high school rules are different than club rules, you know, where they play in college, where they play rally point. So it doesn't matter whether you're serving, because you only can score when you have the ball on service. It allows you to be much more aggressive on the serve. Long.
Too long. Well, adrenaline going. Bull, I still think that's one of the great names you've had all year here in AT&T Broadband is Bobby Bull.
Sounds like he should be a running back, don't you think?
Yeah, oh no, just like old Ronnie Bull of the Chicago Bears. Now let's see if they
Quick
can
set, beautiful dig. Can they save it?
And they do, as Collier is able, and
We got it with an infraction.
And Lake Forest will get it.
Apparently he went out of the out of bounds area on the far side of the court there. If they touch the blue line, that's considered danger area. So
danger, Will Robinson. There you see the young man, Joe Collier, the senior for the Redhawks.
So it'll be 1 serving 6. A floater. Back set. Oh.
And the second Lake Forest point. And once again, it'll be Colin Kiley who will be serving. There you can see a good look.
Yeah, Collier didn't get a good position on that ball.
Another little floater serve.
Quick set. Oh, beautiful play.
Did they somehow they got that?
I thought that hit the court, but
I did too. It shows it off the hand.
Boy, talk about digging that ball off the hardwood. These kids just, I tell you, if I dove like that, they'd have to hit me with a spatula.
They'll flip you over too. I'll have to have a big spatula to flip me over, I'll tell you that.
6 serving 2 now. This is a key point here, a very key point for Marist. They want to get this point. Good service. Lazos. Oh,
Way too much.
yeah, that was not a good set. He wants to get a better set on it. He was too far behind the outside hitter on that. Bull just really had to reach back to get the ball.
Now 7 serving 2. Wazurski.
Good block. Credit Kuzi right in his face on that. 8 serving 2. Look out. Coach Miles can make a substitution here just to kind of change the pace without taking a timeout. Wants to get that substitution in the back row.
Jim Jantz checks in for Lake Forest. Number 7. Gonna break the momentum a little bit, or
Exactly.
trying to. 8 serving 2.
Oh boy, what a great play. Now that was a good service.
But side out.
Lazoff got a great set that time. Bull got all of it, and they're going to get the service back now.
Lazos will be serving for Lake Forest. 2 serving 8. Another quick substitution. Jeff Smith coming in. Back in number 12, the senior.
Now let's see who Lake Forest goes after. They're probably going to go right at 10. Nope. Oh, Kuzi. What did they say? Call out a carry underneath. Boy, Kuzi really smashed that ball. My goodness.
So Collier will be serving. 8 serving 2. First game, state title matchup between these clubs. They played regular season and
Back set. Bull blocked out.
out of bounds, so Lake Forest gets it back. They played earlier this year, actually just less than a month ago in the Richards Invitational, and Marist was victorious in that one, 15-10, 15-9.
And that's about when Marist really started pulling things together.
An ace for the Scouts.
What an ace. That was confusion. There was some confusion on the Redhawks side. That should not have happened.